Are you ready for when and if the opportunity presents itself? Welcome back to another installment of Krabby's Cards, and today we are talking about 3 opportunities that you should be on the lookout for even in a bull market. And these are something that I have actually positioned myself to be ready for. I actually recently just got some more liquidity. I sold off some things that were not Pokemon related. I actually sold off some hockey cards and some silver to have some cash to be ready for these kind of opportunities. So we're going to talk about 3, and then I actually have 2 bonus ones for you guys that are short but really juicy at the end. So stick around. Number 1, they say in finance to buy the rumor and then sell the news. So it's a little different. It's kind of similar with Pokemon, but it's a little different. So I like to buy or sell the rumor depending on what it is, but I actually like to buy the news if it has an effect on the market like it sometimes does. So, for example, let's say we get news that there's going to be a Phantasmal Flames reprint of booster boxes, okay? We don't have that, but it could be coming. But let's say we get confirmed, like reputable people are, Danny Fantup and Eli Pokemart USA and all the guys that we know are legit, right? Have 6, 7 distros. They confirm, yes, there is a Phantasmal Flames reprint coming through the pipeline. And they start to get some allocations, right? And just that news could drop Phantasmal Flames booster boxes from right now they're like $320. That could drop them to like 290, 280, 270, right? Because people have that fear and they say, "Oh no, this is getting reprint. What if this is the big one? Let me fire sell my Phantasmal Flames booster boxes," especially if they're sitting on a lot, right? And I like to buy the news if it's a set that I've been looking to pick up, because a lot of times what happens is the reprint will come and it's actually a lot smaller than everyone thought it was going to be. This has happened numerous times over the last couple years. It's like, "Oh, wait, that's it." And you'll just, do they call it a dead cat bounce? Is that what that's called? But the price will kind of just go whoop, like right back up. So sometimes if you wait until the actual reprint happens, if it just gets eaten up right away, or if it's a really small reprint, sometimes the price just goes right back up and can actually go above what it was before. So if we got a Phantasmal Flames reprint and each LGS gets a case of 6 booster boxes and they're just gone, it might have no effect, or it could actually make the price go up. So be ready for what news we're going to get of reprints and restocks and drops and Costco drops and all this stuff, because sometimes you can see a nice little dip just from the news of those reprints. And I know what you're thinking, well, what if it is a huge reprint and then it drops, Phantasmal Flames booster boxes go down to $200? Pick up more, right? Like if it's something that you liked and you were waiting to pick up, if you liked it at 250, you should really like it at 200, right? That's kind of what I do. If it's something I really like, I'll just buy more and just kind of like the I don't always agree with everyone who says to dollar cost average in, but I get it. I get it, right? Like I like to try to get one nice price point to buy for a long-term hold for my collection or for an investment. But I do understand dollar cost averaging if you want to try to build like a large position in a certain collection. So that's number 1. So like be ready for reprint news or restock news and be able to deploy capital if there is a dip in a certain item. Okay, number 2, collection buyouts. So we talked about yesterday how there's different life scenarios where sometimes people have to sell, right? Even in a bull market where everything's going up. So make sure you're on the lookout and stay connected with your local community and just people you know in the hobby. And yes, Facebook marketplaces and stuff like that can be really good spots to hunt for people selling, whether it's a sealed collection or a bunch of singles, right? Sometimes people will have a large collection of 5,000, 10,000, $20,000. That gets a little rich for my blood when it gets into the five figures. I don't have that much capital. But a couple $1,000, like if somebody put up on Facebook Marketplace right now, like a $2,000 or $3,000 collection, and that's what their collector app says, and I can get it for, like, let's say it's a $2,500 collection, and they'll take like 1,900, 2,000, 2,100 for it. I'd like to jump at an opportunity like that. If it's like nice sealed stuff, or it's some like high end, nice illustration rare, special illustration rare singles, or PSA 10s or something, I would definitely take advantage of that right now. So make sure you're on the lookout for stuff like that, because stuff like that is always happening, right? And people that do really well in this hobby take advantage of those kinds of things often, and take advantage, not taking advantage of the person, right? Like they're selling it for what they need to sell it for, and you're giving them all cash in one transaction. Like they don't have to piece it out and sell everything individually. They can just all at once get rid of it, and people like that. So that's number two. Be ready for large collection buyouts. Number three. Now this one, I know, again, people collection boxes. I don't know what it is about people with collection boxes, but I personally like them. Be ready to pick up good collection boxes for a fair price, especially ones that have nice promos in them, like this Victini promo in this black and white box. These were pretty readily available a few months ago, even when when black and white came out, and over the summer and into the fall, and kind of before we had that little dip, and they were really available when we had that nice little dip. But boxes like this, I think, will just age so well. You have your two black bolt and your two white flare, and then you have an awesome promo. Jumbos don't really hold up, but you got it's not a Cosmos, but it's an interesting foil on this Victini promo. But boxes like this, and then collection boxes like this too. I picked this up a year or two ago for way too cheap at a show at the our local show, and this kind of on the surface just looks like a normal collection box, but I don't know if you can see back here. There's two Evolving Skies packs in here, and then two Brilliant Stars. So absolutely fire packs in this. And I want to say, I don't remember what I paid for this, but it was less than what the value of just like loose Evolving Skies packs and loose Brilliant Stars. And this is before Brilliant Stars kind of went crazy. So a box like this, and this Pikachu promo is actually really cool. It's like a really nice full art. He's kind of bursting out. I bet the PSA population on this is low, and I bet the 10s go for good money. I don't know if that one's a 10, but anyway. So yeah, collection boxes and certain blister packs that have nice promos, or just a nice pack selection. A lot of people will talk trash on collection boxes and blister packs and stuff like that, but I mean, unless you're buying, like, I'm not saying go out and buy 5 cases of them. Like, I do like to have a case, like a nice sealed case of 6 of certain collection boxes. For example, like 2 years ago, I bought a sealed case of 6 of the like triple power box. It's really poorly designed. It's the one that has Lugia and who else is on it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But it has 11 packs in it, and it's not that big, and it has like 7 promo cards in it. It has the really cool Mr. Mime promo in it. And then I think there's Lugia, Ho-Oh, and maybe one of the legendary beasts. I forget. But anyway, that thing was dirt cheap. You could get it for like $30, and it has 11 packs, and now it's like base set, Scarlet and Violet base set, and like Paldea Evolved, and I think Obsidian Flames, and maybe Paradox Rift. So now it's looking like gold, right? Like that box is amazing now. It doesn't display nice, but it's nice to have to break down to open later or whatever, and it's got some cool promos in it. So yeah, be on the lookout for really cool collection boxes, because you can a lot of times get those for kind of under market for what the packs are inside of them. So that's number 3. Now, 2 quick bonus ones. One's pretty obvious and one's a little more interesting. First one is just singles, right? I talk about illustration rares a lot. Guys, I'll say this every other video. Go on TCG Player, type in illustration rare, and sort from cheapest to most expensive, and look at how many amazing illustration rares there are for $1, $2, $3, $5, $7. Like, there is hundreds of really cool illustration rares, and even a couple special illustration rares that are under $10, under $15. It's crazy. So that's going to be for a while. I think a lot of times the singles take a while to catch up to the booster box prices and the loose pack prices. So look out for stuff like that. And then the final one. Now this is interesting. So this weekend. So today is Wednesday. We are 2 days away from Pokemon Day, and a 25-minute presentation from Pokemon. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, be on the lookout for deals that stores are having for the Pokemon 30th anniversary. So I already know a couple have announced some things. A lot of stores are selling things for MSRP, like stuff like Ascended Heroes and different things. So check your local stores, check online sellers that you buy from, that you trust, and yeah, be on the lookout for deals this weekend. Obviously, hopefully you're watching this before the 30th, so you can take a look at those. But obviously you probably won't be able to buy like cases of stuff or big quantity of stuff for really cheap. But hey, if you can get it at Ascended Heroes ETB for $60, and get some other stuff for a nice deal for your collection or to hold, that's great. Anytime you can get something for a decent price, that's pretty awesome. So anyway, yeah, that's all that I wanted to talk about today. Krabby's collector corner pickup of the day. I forgot again, so you know what? We're just gonna grab another CGC slab. We're gonna go with where'd that Mewtwo go? Here we go. We did the Mew. We did the Mew yesterday, right? How about the Mewtwo? I still have these empty tins. I have, actually, here's the Rayquaza too. Is this the promo one? So, is this the promo? Oh yeah, there's the promo. So these legendary EX tins were awesome back in the day. 2012, these are from. I opened one of each of these and the Darkrai. I don't think I got the Darkrai graded for some reason. I think I have it in a binder. But I love these regular EXs. This Mewtwo is sweet. Again, in my CGC 8.5 slabs, I don't care. I love their slabs so much. Yeah, these cards are all just so nostalgic for me. When I got back in 2012, it was so much fun. So, but yeah, anyway, I appreciate all of you watching as always. We'll be back here tomorrow, Thursday, regularly scheduled video, and I'll start saying it now. Friday, my video will not upload at 8 a.m. on Friday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time Friday morning. It will be at like 10 a.m. because I'm going to film it after the Pokemon Presents. So I'll say that again in tomorrow's video too. But yeah, I appreciate all of you so much. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked what you heard and saw, and comment down below. Tell me what your favorite collection box is right now. What collection boxes are you picking up, if any? I appreciate you all, and we will see you tomorrow.